A narcotics investigation leads to the discovery of what Jacksonville police are calling an arsenal of illegally possessed firearms.
These 45 guns were seized during a raid on a home in the Woodstock neighborhood. Many of them were reported stolen. News for Jax reporter Eric Avanier joining us live from the neighborhood to explain this investigation. Eric?
Well, had it not been for a narcotics investigation that led to a search warrant on this home, police would have never known about all of the guns that were inside. You're looking at an abundance of firepower seized by Jacksonville police after they raided this home on Detroit Street as part of an ongoing drug investigation. Here's the breakdown on the seized arsenal. 22 semi-automatic handguns, some of which were fitted with extra-long magazines, 15 rifles, 5 shotguns, and 3 revolvers. Police say several of the rifles and shotguns were altered to be more concealable. 10 of the guns have been reported stolen in Jacksonville. 1 was reported stolen from Clay County. 2 of the weapons were reported stolen from another state, and 1 of those guns was reported stolen from a state trooper in Missouri. During a JSO news conference to announce the seizure of the guns, Sheriff T.K. said 9 of the weapons were confirmed to have been used in violent crimes.
1 .40 caliber firearm was confirmed to have been used in a March 2021 shooting into an occupied dwelling. 1 9mm firearm was confirmed to have been used in a May 2022 assault in Waycross, Georgia. Another 40 caliber firearm was confirmed to have been used in a January 2023 armed robbery in which a gun was discharged. Another 9mm firearm was confirmed to have been used in a December 2023 shooting in which an individual was injured.
Sheriff Waters went on to say one of the guns seized was used in an attempted murder, and another gun they seized was used in 4 different shooting incidents. In addition to guns and ammo seized from inside the home, police also say they seized cocaine, crack, MDMA, crystal meth, marijuana, more than $5,000 in cash, and a book ledger of customers. As a result of the investigation, 29-year-old Dakari Robertson and 22-year-old Jakari O'Neill are both facing multiple drug charges. Robertson is facing additional gun charges. Now, in addition to the guns and a large stash of ammo that was seized from inside this home, police say they also seized Glock switches or devices that allow semi-automatic Glock handguns to be converted to full automatic weapons. Of course, we're going to have more on this coming up later tonight. Reporting live from the Woodstock neighborhood, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.